Hi everybody, and welcome to Truewants, where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button that you'll see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also a bell beside that subscribe button that I always recommend that you press. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will notify you just once that I have uploaded a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you'll be in the know. Also, right underneath the video, there is that thumbs up, and that's where you guys come in, and that's what that pillow is there to remind me to remind you guys that on YouTube, it is important for the growth of a YouTuber for that thumbs up. So if you're enjoying the content, please take a second to hit that thumbs up. It will turn blue, the number will increase, and that's you helping Truewants get noticed on this huge YouTube platform. So I'm thanking in advance for that thumbs up. Okay, guys. I'm excited to be able to share with you about a box called A1A Beauty Bundle. I am new to this box. I've only received it a couple of times. I was like on the fence to purchase this box because it is a box that is what they call almost what we know on YouTube as a takeover box. But from my tradition of how I used to purchase skincare was I always used to go into the department stores into a counter, and on that counter I would get every single one of those products from that line, and I would stick with that line. Then later on, the shopping channels came around where they were introducing us to brands, and they also were doing daily deals where they gave you an entire line of products. Then the boxes came around, and when the boxes came around, it was putting into our boxes brands from everybody else. So it changed how I did my skincare. So I was like on the fence to start getting this box. It is, to me, very reasonably priced. It's around $35. It's free ship in the USA. And what they do is they do sometimes all skincare, sometimes all hair care. The last few months where I have been, purchasing it, it has been makeup. So the last box was phenomenal. It was MAC Cosmetics, and I enjoyed every single one of the products in there. This month, it is a skincare box. And what's also nice about this box is before the month starts on Instagram, if you follow them, they kind of hint and then they show you everything that is going to be in the box. So if it's something you're not interested in, you can either, I guess, pause the box or cancel your subscription. You're not forced into it. And you also know exactly what you're going to be getting. I get boxes because I am so interested in trying new brands, new products, or products that were always on my wants list, but I never, purchased. Might have been in pricing, or I didn't need it at that time. But I traveled a lot. So the luxury that I have now, and I guess a lot of us do, is not traveling. So you're able to really sit down and have a fantastic skincare routine. So when I saw what this brand that they mentioned was going to be in it, it was a brand I never heard of before, which does not mean that it's not a brand that's a good brand. It just means there's so many brands out there that the boxes enable us to learn more about other brands. What's also I tried to do is find out a little bit more information about the actual brand. And then I wanted to know about each product that was in there, because they do give you some information on the card with what the prices are, and the prices were very reasonable. When I went onto the website of the brand, I got some information that I'm going to share with you about it, because that's what I do on my channel. I do more informative videos because that's what I was looking for when I was searching on YouTube. It's like I say all the time, it's nice to see what people get in the boxes, but not everybody gets the boxes. So they're sometimes tuning in to find out about a brand or a product so that before they go into the store, which is what I was doing, I was able then, to be able to get a little bit more information before I went to do my purchasing in the stores. So I kind of, mix my videos up with showing you what's in the boxes, but also a little bit more information. So starting with, this is also available on Amazon. It's also available in Target. It's a phenomenal story that's behind this whole brand. So the girl who's involved in this brand, and the one that, the spokesperson to it, is also the person that I think initiated it. And her name is Susan Yara. And what it is, they're saying that she is a social media personality that's sharing her passion and years of experience in the beauty industry through her YouTube channels, as well as a channel that is, I know her name, but she also has one that's called Mixed Makeup and her other channel is the Susan Yara. She began her career as an on-camera journalist in New York City, and then found herself in the digital world as a journalist and a host at Forbes.com. Her media background and her passion for beauty and wellness merged as her career continued in People Magazine, TotallyBeauty.com, Pop Sugar, and NewBeauty.com. So on YouTube, that she has under her name, she has over 300,000 followers that she started in 2008, but she hasn't uploaded on that channel for the last 3 months. But she has 1.4 million YouTube on her mixed makeup, and that she started in 2013, which is around, I think, when this all started. Her skin type on her videos are more dry to normal, so it's completely different than me as combo. So for me, what she's suggesting, what she's using is on her channel is more geared towards dry to normal. The products, from what I understand, like I said, are sold on Amazon and Target, and just a few that she found the same prices were on her website. The last thing I want to mention here is the NATURIUM is the brand that she always dreamed of. She offered elegant, high-tech formulas at a price that can fit most budgets. It's the way skincare should be, and I hope we set the standard in this industry for healthy skin can change your outlook on your life, and it starts with a good skincare routine. And that was written by Susan Yara. So the products that they put in here, we were we're having fantastic weather right now in Florida, which I know the rest of the country is not. And we were on a fantastic, beautiful Saturday, weekendy type of walking. And when we came back, I wasn't expecting this box because the box was expected earlier in the month. And what ended up happening from the tracking information that I got, what ended up happening was it got stuck in Tennessee, where there's so much crazy weather going on right now. And then the tracking stopped. So when we came home and we saw this box at the door, I was like, oh my God, let me wash my face off and let me try the actual products before I put my makeup on, to do the rest of, what we're planning on doing. So that's what I did. So I had the opportunity to try all these products and to share the information with you. And then also to give you a little bit of inside information on a couple of formulas that when I suggest you use it. I am not a skincare specialist. I am not even a makeup artist. I'm a girl that has enjoyed skincare, makeup, fashion my whole life. So everything that I have learned from technicians, I've learned from estheticians, I've learned from the girls behind the counters and things like that. So bear with me. Google is your friend if you want to know more information about the products. And also, because this is a takeover box by a brand, if you're not familiar how to use certain products, or if you have concerns, definitely write to the company and then they can gear you in the direction that's right for you. So let's go through what was in the box, and then I will share with you some of my information just based on using it for the first time. The first product in here is a cleanser, and it is an $18, which I think is a fantastic value. The values on this are out of this world, and that's why they're available on places like Target, which is fantastic to be able to get brands that have great ingredients in it at the prices that, like she said, we can all afford. So this one says it's an innovative essence-like gel cleanser. It's formulated with a clinical level of niacinamide, gently dissolves makeup oil and other impurities while targeting the look of dark spots, uneven texture. The cleanser leaves your skin feeling softer, smoother, and more balanced, and can be used on dry or damp skin. I like to put it on at first on dry skin to see what the formula was like, and then I add water to it and then see how it works. This is very much an aloe-based product. You will feel moisturized. You will feel clean afterwards. Your face will feel like it's a little bit drier, but not like it sucked the life out of it. So I'm really impressed with this, and I really enjoyed it. So this one, it says on here, let me just show you. There was a little clip on it when it arrived, so that, you just have to remove this to be able to access the pump. I'll put a little bit on the back of my hand here so you can see the consistency of it here. It has no real scent to it, just really none at all. But when you put it on, it goes on clear. But if you add a little bit of water, and I just have a spray out here to show you, and I will put it like as much as I can on my hand here. It's not gonna do it here. Okay, when I did it on my face, I thought by putting the spray it would help. It got like a milky consistency to it, which I'm not seeing here. And when I washed it washed off really beautifully. And it left my skin, like I said, feeling hydrated but really clean. So it was really, really nice and very soft to the touch. So that was the first product in here, and I was impressed with this. The next item that was in here was one that I really wasn't sure about. This one is a BHA Liquid Exfoliator. It is a 2%. This is an $18 value. It's their leave-on exfoliate that's formulated with the level of encapsulated salicylic acid and a bioactive fruit acids that unclog your pores, even your skin, and smooth fine lines and wrinkles for a healthy, more radiant looking complexion. What's nice about it is on the card it gives you the all around, but on the back of the bottle it gives you a lot more information. It tells you how to use it, and that's what I ended up doing. And I like when the information is also on the back of the bottle, because after we finish opening up our boxes, this can disappear where this does not. So what I did was I opened it up, and this confused me a little bit when I opened it, because it had a seal and it had an extra little round seal on it as well. So when I tried to take off the safety seal that was on here, I had a lot of difficulty. So I took just a pair of tweezers and I put a hole in the middle that ended up keeping this extra safety seal on top, just because I thought that would help with the sealing of the bottle. So that's what I ended up doing. They're saying to shake it well. They also say you can use it directly on your hand or you can use it with a cotton pad. I ended up trying both. And it also said that you might have some stinging. I didn't have any of that at all. It's a very liquidy formula. I'll show you. I'll just put a drop on my hands here so you can see. And what ends up happening is when you massage it into your hand, I felt my skin really absorbed a lot of it before I had a chance to even just place it on my face. So what I ended up doing was taking one of those cotton rounds, putting a little bit more on there, and it seemed to put it on a little bit better. It did absorb really beautifully and really nicely. And like I said, I had no stinging at all. So really excited to continue with this routine. The next one was when I wasn't sure which one to use first. And that's where I'm going to share with you. The first, what I ended up using was the niacinamide. And what this one is, it says it's a serum that has 12% niacinamide, which is fantastic. And it says plus 2% of zinc. They're saying it is a concentrated serum that is formulated with a pure 12% niacinamide that helps improve uneven skin tone and visibly minimizes the look of pores, skin textures, and fine lines. Just so you know, everything came in the retail boxes except for the cleanser. The cleanser did not come in a box. So why I chose to use the niacinamide first, because the other item that is in here is a vitamin C. Vitamin C, when you do some research on these two ingredients, vitamin C is one that I have been using in my skincare routine for many, many, many years. Niacinamide, I introduced to it years later. But niacinamide, they're saying, and I wanted to be able to give you what the differences are between the two and when to use which, because I think a lot of girls, when they get this type of box, they're going to put one serum on and then the other, because as I've shared with you in the past, when it comes to skincare, you go from the lightest consistency to the heaviest, meaning essences, serums, and then moisturizer, thinnest to thickest. So this niacinamide saying it can minimize the benefits of a vitamin C when you apply it together. So if you want this product to do what it's supposed to do, I wouldn't suggest mixing the two. It says you can still use both of these ingredients. However, it's important that you apply them as alternative times. They recommend, and this is on Google and whenever you search skincare, it says we recommend you apply the niacinamide serum in the morning and your vitamin C products in the evening. Vitamin C is safer at night to avoid photosensitivity, which is the UVA and sunlight and all those things. And nighttime is the time that your skin has the time to actually repair itself. And that's where I really feel vitamin C is best at night. So on today, because it's still daytime, I ended up using this product here. And I will show you, this did not have like safety seals or anything inside that I had to remove. This came out in a little bit of a cloudy type of formula. It went on very nicely. It did leave a stickiness to my skin. These are products that I always suggest when you're doing skincare. Take a breath before you do the next step. Let the products penetrate into your skin so that your skin is benefiting from it. You always want to give it the time to absorb. So I ended up using this product first, and like I said, it had a small little tackiness to it, but that is what I felt about it. Again, no scent on this product at all, but niacinamide, definitely do your research. It is a fantastic, fantastic ingredient, and 12% of it is definitely a home run. So I did not have the opportunity to try the vitamin C, which I will do at night. This one is the vitamin C complex serum. They're saying it is a potent serum. I don't even know if I told you. This is only $16. This vitamin C serum is only $20. And they're saying this is a potent serum that is formulated with a vitamin C complex of highly stabilized absorbic acid with sodium phosphate and a bioactive fruit blend that helps brighten and shield your skin from environmental stressors for a healthy, more youthful looking complexion. They have a proprietary vitamin C complex in here that will amplify the effectiveness of the absorbic acid and while allowing it to function in a non-irritating pH environment. So that is fantastic. And like I said, all the instructions of when they suggest you use it are all on the back here and how to use and everything like that. But in reference to what time of day or how to use, that is not on here. That's why I'm saying when you're choosing to do skincare, it is so important to either reach out to the brand or, you know, the person behind the counter, or do your own research, you know, through Google of when's the best time to use and how to mix ingredients. Because the last thing you want to do, you'll end up, you know, causing either a reaction on your skin. It could be through acne, it could be through redness, it could be through anything. You won't know which product did it. And it might just simply be that you combined products together that you shouldn't have. Your skin just couldn't handle both of them. This vitamin C had a slight, really beautiful scent to it. That is that orangey vitamin C scent. I cannot wait to use this tonight to see what it's all about. The niacinamide already went into my skin, and I am putting the vitamin C serum right over it because you can, they just suggest that you don't. So that's why I'm saying some skins can tolerate things and others can't. I like to not overpower my skincare. We have enough in here that I feel that I want to allow each ingredient that's in here to do what it needs to do, and then at nighttime it will do what it needs to do for repair. The next item in here also came in a beautiful retail box, and this was their Multi-Peptide Moisturizer. And this is a $19 value. And this I did use over the niacinamide. This one says it is a nutrient-dense moisturizer that's formulated with their multi-peptide blend that is encapsulating the vitamin C and panthenol to target the look of fine lines, wrinkles for a more youthful looking complexion. So this also, again, has other instructions on the back of the bottle, how to use, and information that's a little bit more than what's on the card. It comes with a beautiful pump, and again, everything has already absorbed onto my hand. You can see the differences between the two, where I'm putting the ingredients and where I put nothing. And then again, I put a small amount of this. I put it, whatever was left over, down and up my neck, a little bit on my décolleté, and then whatever was left over, I put on the back of my hands, rubbing them together like that. So this ended up leaving my skin feeling silky, silky soft, but it still had a bit of tackiness to it. So before I started with my primers and my regular skincare routine, I waited at least a good 10 to 15 minutes so that everything had time to absorb, including the last step that was in here. And I feel everything went on beautifully, and there was no like skipping on my skin. My primer went on smooth, my makeup went on smooth. I am really impressed with this brand so far. And like I said, I now have the opportunity, because this came so early in the month, to really use it as it should be used before I start getting some other skincare from other boxes to start playing with. So I will be trying this as a routine. I'm gonna try at least to use it for a week or two, but I'm really excited to have a full set of products from one brand. The last item that was in here was one that I really, really was impressed with. It came in this little box here, and this is what is inside here, and this is a $12 value. And they're saying this is called the Phyto Glow Lip Balm. They're saying it is intensely nourishing lip balm that is formulated with a phyto-derived esters like shea, kapuka butter, a plant squalene to cushion your lips, leaving them silky, soft, and smooth. adds a glowy finish and a long-lasting moisture. Now, if this was like the type of video where a lot of the girls do the try me ons when they're putting it on, they would have told you, because it's exactly how I felt at the beginning, was it went on very thick, almost more like a nighttime gloss. That is what I would use like as a nighttime repair. First of all, it has a beautiful cylinder here that is cold. It went on exactly, you know, where I wanted to place it, but it left a little bit of a stickiness. However, if you wait at least a minute or two, not even that long, but longer than when a girl is doing a try me on, when, you know, they're sitting here in front of the camera and trying on the products for you, you can see they would go like this and they would say, oh, it has a sticky consistency. What I'm going to tell you is that's how I felt, but because I wait that 10 to 15 minutes before I start doing my routine of putting products on me, my lips absorbed this product, but it still felt so moisturized. So I had a little bit still of the glimmer, but the stickiness went away completely. And that was something that I don't think I would have known if I would have sat here now and put it on my hand. I would have told you it was a sticky consistency. What I'm telling you is once you put it on, it will have that sticky consistency. Give it a couple of minutes, because by the time I went to put my face on, the last thing I do is my lips. And I saw that my lips looked plumper, more moisturized, and weren't sticky at all. It actually absorbed and really went in to repair my lips. So really impressed with that too. So like I said, I'm enjoying so much the brands that the A1A box is putting in here. This is, like I said, a $35 a month box, and it's free shipped to my door. I know I'm later to getting this box on my channel because, like I said, we get so much skincare in a lot of our boxes. And when they started showing more makeup and they started showing brands that I really, really enjoyed, they were showing Pharmacy, they were showing this new brand, Herbivoire, and it was right after that one that we were getting some Herbivoire in our BoxyCharms that I decided to dive in and start getting the boxes. So when I went in, like I said, I've had takeover boxes. I had one box in November that was a mixture of products, but supposedly they do that once a year. And now again, you're able to know exactly what's going to be in the box before the month. It's usually the last couple of days of the previous month. They will start sharing on their Instagram what the brand is going to be. And that's when I had the opportunity to research it and make that decision. You know, but as you know, on my channel, if I choose to purchase a box for my channel, or even get a box that's, you know, from PR, because that's your choice too. If you want to take, you know, if you're offered a PR, that you're able to then make that decision to have it on the channel, and then it's something that I'm going to use. So if it's something that is of interest to me that I want to use or want to learn more about, that's why you're seeing it on my channel here. So this is a box that I paid for, but if at one point they offer, you know, this box or other boxes to my channel, when I choose to get a box on my channel, it's because I'm interested in it and I want to make sure that you guys know about it as well. So that's it for today. Please share with me in the comments down below if you were familiar with this brand prior to A1A introducing it to us. If you knew that it was available on Amazon as well as Target and places like that, which I think is absolutely fantastic, that it's so in mainstream. And like I said, I always giggle when people say, I didn't know about that brand. There's so many brands out there. That's why the boxes to be able to get for the prices of, you know, 25, 35, whatever the price of the boxes are such a gift if you're a girl that likes to try new things and get introduced to new products. So thank you so much, A1A, to introducing me to this brand. I'm enjoying your box so much, and the brands that you're choosing to put in the boxes is what's keeping me as a customer. Take care, everybody. I want everybody to continue to stay well during this time. It is so, so important because, as I say all the time, if we don't have our health, we can't enjoy anything. Stay well, and I will see you all soon again in my next video. Bye for now.